In this video, we uncover untold truths about the life of Brigitte Nielsen, while also showing you some of her rare photos. Brigitte Nielsen was born on 15th of July, 1963, in Rødovre, Denmark. Her father, Svend Nielsen, was an engineer, while her mother, Han, was a librarian. The closest person she had to Hollywood was her sister-in-law, Nicholas Winding Refn, who was a film director. But having no affiliation with the entertainment industry won't do much to deter her away from her dreams. Instead of connections, Nielsen relied on her killer body to pave the way for her. Brigitte began her journey into the acting industry as a model. Standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, the actress was hot for the market. She ended up working on a few projects with Greg Gorman and Helmut Newton. Nielsen began to attract a lot of public attention after she was featured on the cover of the 1987 Playboy magazine. Around this time also, Marvel Comics offered her a contract to pose as She-Hulk in their latest comic project. Because of her intimidating height and physique, the media nicknamed her Amazon. The Danish actress made her film debut in the 1985 American sorcery film Red Sonja, alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger. The movie performed badly, with Arnold describing it as the worst movie he has ever made. Still, it gave Brigitte the recognition she needed as an actress, as she won the Golden Raspberry for Worst New Star. Following a forbidden romance with actor Sylvester Stallone, Brigitte Nielsen appeared in 2 films alongside the actor, Rocky IV and Cobra. Another notable feature was in the 1987 Beverly Hills Cop 2 with Eddie Murphy. Then, finally, in 1991, she was cast as Jennifer Walters in the planned but never produced film She-Hulk. Nielsen was also cast as a Black Witch in the 1990s Italian film series Fantaggiro. Brigitte dabbled into music sometime in the late 80s, releasing her debut album, Everybody Tells a Story, in 1987. The album did well, but the song that gave her recognition as a singer was the duet with Australian pop star Falco, Body Next to Body, which ranked 22 in Germany and 6 in Austria. Fame has always been a very tricky thing, and it took Brigitte Nielsen 54 years to fully realize this. And at that moment, the actress confessed that she regrets being an actress. But she did enjoy it while it lasted, especially in the kind of relationship she got herself into during her prime. And one of the most interesting ones is the entanglement she had with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Years after her feature with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Red Sonja, the actress revealed that while they did major work behind the cameras, a lot of wild fun was going on under the sheets with the actor. Took Arnold a while to finally admit, but as he revealed in his memoir, he did enjoy a good time with the Danish actress. At the time, the 2 actors were involved with other people, but their on-screen romance presented a strong attraction that they couldn't resist when filming was over. Brigitte was engaged to actor Sylvester Stallone at that time, and Arnold, Maria Shriver. In Nielsen's 2011 book, You Only Get One Life, the actress revealed that she and Arnold had no restrictions under the sheets. They tried anything and everything. I was naturally very flirty, and maybe there was something there because of our roles in the movie. I don't know. We were supposed to be in love on screen, she wrote. We wanted to try everything, and so we did. There were no restrictions, no promises, nothing, and it was a great time of my life. But as you know it, stories like this almost never lead to happily ever afters, and that was the case here. Shortly after the show ended, Arnold tied the knot with Maria, and Brigitte went on to be with Sylvester Stallone. Brigitte Nielsen, in the long run, discovered that having a killer body in her industry was both a blessing and a curse. While it came with its perks, it also made her irresistible to a few bad eggs. Nielsen has been married 5 times while being in multiple broken relationships. Her first marriage was with Danish musician Kasper Winding, with whom she shares a son, Julian. Her marriage with Kasper ended when she met actor Sylvester Stallone. According to the rumors, their relationship started in a Manhattan hotel in 1985. Brigitte got to know that Stallone was lodged there, so she slid a signed portrait of herself under his hotel room door with a side note that read, "My name is Brigitte Nielsen. I'd really like to meet you. Here's my number." Sylvester, a known adventurous man, though he was married at that time, wasted no time in accepting the actress's invitation to meet. And so, one thing led to another, and by Rocky IV, the 2 stars were dating and soon got engaged. They tied the knot on December 15, 1985, and that was the beginning of trouble. First, Sylvester's mother, Jackie Stallone, hated Brigitte and did all she could to make her marriage even more miserable. She described her as the poorest example of a female she has ever known. In an interview years after the couple split, Nielsen would reveal that her mother-in-law was the major reason why their marriage didn't last. She also accused Sylvester of having an affair with her secretary, but the actor denied it, and a lot of people were on his side. They believe that Brigitte only used him as a stepping stone for her career, and she will support this claim when she describes how much her career suffered after the split. "When I left Sylvester Stallone, all doors closed for me. No one wanted to touch me, and I was basically blacklisted," Brigitte revealed. Nielsen continues to express how much she regrets this marriage, describing it as the worst piece of advice she has ever received. Their marriage lasted just 19 months, and in their divorce, they cited irreconcilable differences. You would think that Nielsen would learn her lessons about dating people's husbands, but the actress was not done just yet. Sometime in the late 80s, she started another well-publicized relationship with NFL star Mark Gastineau. The terrible thing about this romance was that Mark abandoned his wife to be with the actress. However, they were never able to tie the knot. The closest they get was an engagement. This relationship gave Brigitte her second son, Killian. The height of this relationship was when Gastineau would announce his retirement from football so he could take care of Brigitte, who allegedly had cancer of the uterus. While medical reports showed that the actress was cancer-free, unfortunately Mark's career would never recover, and in a few months, the duo separated. After Gastineau, the actress got married to director and photographer Sebastian Copeland. They were married for 2 years, and by 1992, they broke apart. Brigitte's fourth husband was Raoul Meyer, with whom she had 2 other sons. In 2005, the actress started another steamy romance with rapper Flava Flav. Her last marriage was to Italian model Mattia Desi. She is 15 years a senior, and according to the actress, Desi waited her table in Switzerland in 2004, and they fell in love almost immediately. The couple got married in July 2006 and welcomed their first child and Brigitte's 5th, 12 years later in 2018. Though the actress has been with a number of men in and outside the industry, she confessed that love with Desi was her best so far. "I have that old-fashioned feel to my family that I have always wanted. The kind my mom and dad had," the actress confessed. "When I met him, I was like rock and roll, and he said, 'I adore you, but I cannot live with that.' I've had some strange men in my life, but I finally found the real deal." But as much as her love for Desi sounds like a fairy tale, it is nothing close to that. In fact, it is the beginning of another tragedy in her life. Nielsen has been particularly open about her struggles with drugs and alcohol. Things got pretty bad in 2005 during her marriage with Desi, and she would have to join rehab. She confessed to how drugs would affect her marriage, and that was one of the major reasons why she decided to stop. "Booze turned me into a bad mom, an ugly, depressed woman, and a complete loser," the actress confessed. "I heard voices in my head telling me to drink." By 2007, Nielsen was out of rehab, and the actress pointed out that she felt like a newborn person. The following year, she appeared on Celebrity Rehab for Alcoholism, where she shared her journey to sobriety, hoping to encourage other people who might be in the same condition as she was. We all thought that Nielsen was done with alcohol for life with the way she preached against it, but it was quite shocking when she was spotted deep and lost in her old habits years after rehab. Wearing jeans, a purple top, and a baseball cap, the actress was caught with a bottle of vodka and cigarettes in a public park in LA. She couldn't hide how frustrated she was and would at some point lay down on the grass for a nap after she got herself drunk. As she was done, Brigitte gulped down a bottle of mouthwash in an attempt to mask her boozy breath before she went away. While we are scared to assume that the actress has relapsed, we can't help but imagine what could be going on in her private life if she was able to put up such a public show. Anyway, she has remarked that her husband, Desi, doesn't support alcoholism as he neither drinks nor smokes, and she was in the happiest moments of her life, as she confessed. So we can't help but wonder why she was back at it years later. Anyway, whatever the reason might be, only time will be able to tell. But for now, we can't help but talk about another thing she suffers from: plastic surgery. "Make a Barbie doll out of me," 44-year-old Brigitte Nielsen instructed her plastic surgeon. She wanted to feel 30 again, so the celebrity actress would undergo a full body transformation that would cost her an estimated £66,000. She had liposuction on her thighs, a Botox treatment, and breast reduction. Perhaps the most striking thing about Brigitte's plastic surgery was that she had it recorded on camera and broadcast live on the German commercial network. Many people believed that the actress was crazy to even consider this, but Nielsen was unbothered. According to her, the broadcast was going to change the way the world views plastic surgery. Child protection laws prevented the channel from showing too much blood during the broadcast, and on that day, a total of 2.5 million viewers tuned in to watch the actress under the knife. As the rumors would have us believe, she went through painful surgery and spent a lot of money just so she could pose for Playboy magazine again after 20 years. What she needs most is a brain lifting, critics slammed back at the actress, but unfortunately, the doctors don't offer that. After her plastic surgery, the Danish actress made headlines again when she announced that she wanted a child and was willing to go through IVF. According to her, the child was going to be her gift to her husband, Desi, for his unwavering support in her journey to sobriety. It's all thanks to Mattia. He doesn't smoke or drink, that I've changed my life and become a sane and serene person, Nielsen gushes in appreciation. But it was going to be even more difficult than they had imagined at first. Brigitte and her husband were going to keep trying for 14 years before she was finally able to take in. They were told from the start that she only had a 2.5% chance of success, but the actress was determined. According to her, she was going to keep trying until she had no more embryos left, and her resilience would pay off, as she and her husband welcomed their daughter in June 2018. She was 54 years old, and as she told People magazine, it was the best thing that happened to her. Describing the IVF process, Brigitte remarked that it was a complicated and expensive procedure. Most times, she would think that she was pregnant, only for the doctors to kill her excitement. And this continued for 14 years. Her age made things even more complicated. You have to stay realistic if you are older. The odds are against you, the actress shared. Nielsen also pointed out that her only focus at the moment is to protect her daughter, Frida, from all the negative influences of the media. She is grateful that she gets to experience motherhood again in her 50s. I love having her now because I had no idea what I was doing when I had my first baby at 20, the actress revealed. I was all over the place, work first, travel first, love first. But what is she doing now? Brigitte's acting career started a downward spiral after her Rocky IV, so she decided to explore her musical talent. She released a few relatively successful songs, but it's no argument that she had better luck in the acting business. She also appeared in Michael Jackson's Liberian Girl music video in 1989, and 2008 German record label Edel Music re-released her 1991 album I'm the One, Nobody Else. In June 2015, Nielsen started hosting her own talk show, Jit Talks, on the Danish TV channel Kanal 4. These days, the actress is giving more attention to her marriage and family as she is currently overwhelmed by the celebrity lifestyle. In an interview, the Danish actress revealed that if she had the choice, in her next life, she would never be an actress or a model. She was going to be a singer or her dog. Brigitte Nielsen, now in her golden 60, has surgeries to thank for her fitness and her youthful body. She enjoys the celebrity lifestyle with her husband and 5 children in their home in Los Angeles. The actress and singer has an estimated net worth of $600,000 according to Celebrity Net Worth. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other videos of beautiful actresses from the yesteryears on the end screen.